Greetings and salutations, friends. I'm Numithrander, and I've decided we are going to go to that red area, way down over this way. As I am just so curious about what is making that area so red. Oop. Something just screeched. Well, I'll leave it alone, I suppose. We have some woods over here. Still all spirity sort of graves. I do find it interesting there are no genuine tombstones. Yeah, that red down there has me curious. It looks like there's a little archipelago down there, a couple islands. And there's stuff right below me, too, including another of the Wicker Men I've just noticed. Well, okay then, we're bloody in for it. Perhaps I'll be able to find more of the Spirit Ash, the Reverend Spirit Ash, so we can make Torrent significantly stronger, so that I can hopefully murder the bastard things on horseback. And there's another one down there. That makes 3 of those things. And I don't know if I can kill one of those yet. Ugh. So yeah, if we come across one, I'm going to be running right past it. I do not care to get stuck on one of those things. Not until we make Torrent a bit stronger, anyway. Also, that looks like a gigantic wing over there. Is that the dragon from the trailer? That kinda looks like the area, but... Wow, am I just looking at a giant dragon right over there? Huh. I'm probably in for it. Not one of Mikola's crosses, it seems. Western Nameless Mausoleum. Yep, that's where we got our new suit of armor. Looks like there's a couple buildings behind the mausoleum that I couldn't quite get at before. I see something glowing red. I don't trust any of you. Ooh. Red doggo. Burning doggo, it looks like. Ugh. Also, the armor of this guy here reminds me a little bit of Kale from Dark Souls 2, the map maker. Yeah, I'm gonna err on the side of caution and butcher all of you. Ah, Mesmer soldier armor. Oh, you found something nasty. And a lot of people die right here. Looks like you're fighting one of the Mesmer soldiers. I'm killing these guys relatively easy, but they're not fighting back yet. Let's have a quick read on the Mesmer soldier armor, if we can find it. Ah, there it is. Armor worn by soldiers who serve Mesmer the Impaler. A ragged cloak is draped over rusted mail. Though the chest piece features a skadu tree motif, gold has been used for its engraving. A small consolation to those forced to wage a war without grace or honor. Interesting. I also went and hunted that first dude we ran into, the leapy horn guy, right at the entrance. And I got this off him. The Aesthetics Loincloth. Attire of the Tower's ascetics, embodying their commitment to an austere existence of strict self-control. In order to ascend from their mortal flesh into tutelary deities of the land, they heighten their spirituality through severe ascetic training, which apparently also doubles as rather nasty gymnastic routines, considering how leapy that guy was. Oh, we jumped into water. So this church is flooded. Is that a mesmer soldier? Ooh, I can summon here. This isn't looking good. That's a very, very big hammer you've got. Church of Consolation. Oh. More than one enemy in here. Good to know. Hold on, are you wearing... No, not quite. It's another similar black armor, but... Black steel great hammer. Definitely getting rid of all you soldier lots as soon as I can. Smithing Stone 4. Yeah, the fact that I can one-shot you guys tends to lead to the idea that this place is... Oh, 2 of those. Wonderful. Yeah, the fact that I'm one-shotting these guys with a +9 weapon leads to the conclusion that we're not quite as deep in as we might be. We still have a fair bit of leeway before we really get hammered in here. Before, actually, we go further that way. Let's go back here where we know we're relatively safe. Because I don't see any other enemies around. Okay, let's have a quick read of the description of that hammer we just picked up. Ah, there it is. Black steel great hammer. Weapon of the Black Knights, servants of Mesmer the Impaler. Great hammer of black steel with decorative embellishments in gold. Blessed with an Erdtree incantation. Further holy imbuement will amplify the effect and greatly increase the armament's power. Guard counters cause a burst of power. Skill endure. So is this actually... a normal, smithing stone enhanceable weapon, rather than a somber one? What have we here? Oh. Oh, you're... Huh. Mesmer foot soldier. And yet he just did a weapon art sort of thing with a stomp. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, I was hoping to blow you all up with that, but the AoE was just too short. What have we here? Blessing of Marika. What be this, I wonder? And a Mesmer soldier helm for a bonus. A Blessing of Marika. Now, what is this? Let's start with talismans. Nope. Not talisman. Is it a tool, perhaps? Oh, yes it is. Completely restores HP and heals all ailments. Huh. So it's kind of a divine blessing, back from Dark Souls 1 days. A special physic blessed by Marika, the queen of the Erdtree. Marika once created several of these physics for Mesmer's sake, but never again. Huh. So there's a very finite number of these, I'm gathering. And they're all going to be here, in the realm of Shadow. After all, this is Mesmer's territory. This is where he went. Under her orders, presumably. Because I don't actually know what is up with Mesmer. I don't know what he's doing here. Or where here even really is, if we're being honest. Oh, is there anything behind the waterfall? It would seem not. Oh well, there can't always be something behind the waterfall. Then it would get a bit dull. We both ran around each other. Oh well, that's done it. Yep, stompy fellas. You're just gonna sit there and watch your friends get butchered. I grant you that there was in truth nothing you could have done. But still, you blew the horn and then just stood there and watched everyone you summoned die. Not exactly an honorable sort, are you? Certainly not a bold one. Fire coils. Another tool? Yes, it is. Use FP to conjure a tiny fire snake. A device of fire used by Mesmer's soldiers. Lingering embers bundled into a coil. Fire was a symbol of the crusade, and even Mesmer's rank-and-file soldiers would wield it. Huh. Interesting. Fire has not been associated with the Golden Order over much. Try jumping. Misinformation, indeed. Yeah, no. There's no way. You would simply die from up here. That is a place down there you can get to eventually, but, yeah, no, jumping is not advisable here. So I'm guessing a whole bunch of people who are new to the FromSoft games just went over there, saw the messages telling them to jump, and then took the bait, I guess. Perhaps people who were more familiar with Elden Ring came back, assumed there was a secret that people were into that they were not, and, well, died for their blue-eyed naivete, apparently. Ay. Nothing like giving you faith in humanity, is there? Okay, now... we came down this way hoping to get way further down than this. So let's... but yet I seem to have run around in a circle around that church building. So, there's going to be a way down, obviously. But, it's looking very much like I'm going to have to search a bit harder if I want to find the way down there. We'll do one more sweep around here, but I'm tempted to say that we're going to have to go back in the opposite direction. Also, I wonder, does the Black Knight we killed here respawn? Nope. No breakable wall, not there anyway. Gym. Another crafting component. How about all the way off in the corner here? Nope. I could certainly understand people jumping just for sheer frustration of thinking, I came all the way out this way. Surely there's a way down here. And then not finding one, deciding to try and, well, test their luck, maybe. There are worse ways of going about it, I guess. For my part, I'm just going to turn back. Let's see. Let's go back to the gravesite plain and see if we can't work our way upwards in a different direction. As of the moment, it seems the only way is a relatively obvious way. And as ever, I seek to find if there are any hidden nooks and crannies, stuff hidden in the periphery. That said, we won't be searching this for too long. Mostly because there wouldn't be much point. Okay. Too slow. My colossal sword was too bloody slow. Okay. Now, let's just avoid those on horseback for now. I was thinking I ought to switch back to the Taker's cameo, but on the other hand, getting the extra drops from these guys right now would make my job of grinding to see if they drop anything a little easier later on. Okay. So there is a group of buildings up here, a small village it looks like. But there's no reaching it from down here. Not unless I can work my way up the side of a cliff wall. Which, who knows, that might be a thing in this area. And relatively speaking, we're getting pretty high already. Didn't expect regret. I'm afraid you're right. Because we got up here, scaling the cliff, but doesn't look like there's any higher we can get just from here. Oh well. Kind of thought they wouldn't. Also, what are you things? Oh, I can lock onto you. I can attack you, even. Oh, okay. They all get angry with me. Can you even move from your current spot? Ooh. Very wibbly-wobbly things. I get some runes for killing them. Ooh. That was unfortunate. Looks like that would hurt if it actually hit me. Oh, they do drop stuff. Ghost Glovewort. Huh. You can farm Ghost Glovewort off these things. That's a new one. Granted, I virtually never use any summon that isn't Tish. And the only other ones I do use would probably be the Ghost Glovewort version. Actually, the only other one I really use is the Dung Eater. But even he, I haven't really upgraded all that much. Okay. Too many of you lot. And I don't care to fight you, because you don't even drop anything worthwhile if I did fight you. Let's rest up right quick. There's little point, if any, in engaging with them. And we can get Erdtree Blessing leveled up. I do want to get that considerably higher before I go after any of the Wickermans. So, we have this gigantic gate. Come on, load already. Okay, looks like that'll lead us into a gigantic castle over this way. Chances are some useful goodies will be this way. And also, quite a few deadly traps and monsters, I don't doubt. It's also interesting that they're speaking of a crusade. I suppose the Golden Order is very much a religion. But, actually speaking crusade is a smidge unexpected. You hit relatively hard for how small and spindly you are. Although nowhere near as bad as it might be. You're not like the dogs. You didn't get staggered even though I hit you with a colossal sword. Caught me with a hit. No, it's just a squirrel thing. I'll leave you be. And we have white flesh mushrooms. Lots of fleshy mushrooms. On the one hand, yes, you could refer to the substance of a mushroom as flesh, but I get the feeling they're referring to flesh in a less savory manner, shall we call it. are more likely to be unpleasant. Speaking of unpleasant things, I have no doubt that whatever is waiting for us at the top of these steps will not be pleasant. I wonder, at what point will I be waylaid? And who might you be? You have a beard or some such. A Erdtree fragment. Probably gonna need like 4 of those to level it up again. Let's find out. Yeah. Oh, it only needed 2. Didn't think I had enough for more of that. And now we have 2 new, compatriots, I assume. You look to be a sorcerer.
You must be the Tarnished. I am Ansbach. Formerly in service to Lord Monk, but now, like you, another soul guided by kindly Mikola. I'm hardly the steady hand I once was. My fighting days are far behind me, which is why I have chosen to dedicate myself to investigation, to discern Tender Mikola's ultimate purpose. I'd rather not volunteer service to a new master unless I know that I can be of use.
You were a servant of Moog. Dangerous thing to admit to me, as I would purge the world of his filth. But right now, you may be of use to me.
May I request a service of you? 6 crosses, identical to this one, have been discovered in these lands. They are akin to Tender Mikola's footprints, or gravestones, which mark what he's left behind. If you discover any more crosses, be certain to tell me. I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here.
Yes, I suppose that's fair enough. I am curious.
If you discover any more crosses, be certain to tell me. I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here.
Yes. And who might you be?
Hello there. Together, we work. Together, for Mikola the Kind. Many things we have found.
Rather blunt, aren't you? Almost limited. In your speech, sealed spirit springs. Interesting. Not that much, honestly.
I like finding things. For you, Lady Leda, her allies, and the Forager brute. Things bring joy to all. I like finding things. For you, Lady Leda, her allies, and the Forager brute. Things bring joy to all. Goodbye.
The Forager Brood. Pretty sure I haven't met them yet. Well, I haven't been accosted by anything yet. So I'm assuming we have to get a bit higher up. Surely, if I can open this gate, something will be waiting for me. In fact, I'm going to ready the Dark Moon Blade just in case. Oh, I actually can just open this. I wasn't really expecting that to be so easy. A lot more desiccated inside than it seemed to be from the outside. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna see anything. Oh, never mind. That's a great big old scorpion, isn't it? Yeah. Didn't have as much health as I was worried it would have. Huh. Now that looks like a trap. Oh, yep, little scorpions. Yeah, they'll definitely poison me if they hit me. Keyword there. If they hit me. Oh, there's a couple more of you, eh? Scorpions don't tend to make webs. Not any scorpions I'm aware of, anyway. Another Reverend Spirit out. 2 Reverend Spirit Ashes. Is that worth 2 upgrades or only 1 now? We'll have to go back outside to find out. Shadow Realm Rune. Wonder what's so different about those. No hidden path ahead. Okay. Took you long enough to drop down. I'm very glad that when they pop, they don't spew poison everywhere. Yeah, you are a lot scarier to look at than you are to deal with. A lot scarier to look at. Okay. No. I'll praise a message. Oh, hello. You're hairy, and you kind of look like a spider, mixed with a scorpion. I guess that would explain why you have webs. Because you are part scorpion and spider. Yeah, I'm probably a bit over-tuned for this area. Huh. Well, what have we here? Oh, it's the lion guy. Oh, we're running into him now, are we? Belurat, Tower Settlement. Yeah, I don't trust you lot. You have knives. Oh, there's a grace right here. Looks to be a door here, too. Yeah. I was expecting that to be my reception at the first gate. But I would have to find some way around just to get into the castle itself. Ooh, I like the chant. Oh. Oh, you're a big one. Takes a lot of hits to kill you. Let me guess, that's poison, isn't it? Ooh. Fortunately, I can just stagger you to death. And no, not poison. It looks like it would be, frankly, but I certainly do not mind that it isn't, in fact, deadly poison. Didn't see you there. Not till you stood up, anyway. Silverhorn Tender and Black Firefly. Yeah, with you guys being all shadowy, it's kinda hard to actually see you. Ooh, Somber Stone. Somber 3. The areas we were dealing in before this were all the way up to Somber 8 and 9. So I suppose this area could be tackled a fair bit earlier than I might otherwise have guessed. I wonder, do you guys actually drop any of your gear? To be honest, your stuff doesn't look all that interesting, but I wouldn't mind getting some additional loot. That was one of my main complaints during the playthrough when we got to Farah Majula, and we were dealing with enemies, just reskins. Not even reskins, just banished knights with different stats. No merchant ahead. I say, thank you for the reference to Dark Souls 1. And you as well. Mesmer Fire Grease. Can we open the gate? No, we cannot. Alright, so that was all but pointless for the moment. Once we actually find the alternate route, that becomes more useful information, but for right now, we're just going to have to leave that be. It being night here is actually a bit of a problem. Because the enemies around here are already hard to see. They hardly need an extra layer of darkness to obscure them. Nothing back that way, it seems. So... oh, I see somebody up there. Anything this way? Yep, you're a biggin. You take a lot of putting down. Some of these side streets are reminding me a little bit of Yharnam. Not very much. Yharnam didn't quite have so much foliage. Yeah, I kind of figured that. No way was the bridge going to be undefended. Looks like I can't quite get up to them from here. Ooh, why are your eyes glowing? Oh no, wait, it's nighttime, that's why. So that does work around here, too. Yeah, no kidding. The statement means nothing. Would be interesting if you guys dropped a dagger or something. Ooh, you got barged over. Wonder what by. Ah, Grace. Honestly, I've taken so little damage so far, I'm not even gonna bother resting at that one. You're fighting something that came from this way, eh? Oh, that would probably be it. Oh, okay, you do not stagger for anything. You are covered in horns. Are you an omen? Or is that just your helmet? Okay, so that grace is definitely going to be useful. Locked. Oh, you're the one. Oh, and there's another of you? That's a nifty little miracle you've got there. Ah, now we have a bit more level complexity again. Jumping rooftop to rooftop now. But a little rooftop traversal in Bloodborne. Though not very much. There you are. I wonder if you were on the ground floor, how did I miss you? Oh well. Actually, let's see whether or not the big guy respawns. Because I do want his armor. He looks cool. Ah, you do respawn. Wonderful. Love your combos, don't you? Okay, he's gonna be stingy. But he's relatively easy to kill all the same. So I'll be grinding to get a set of his armor, and maybe his sword too. Ah. Someone is being miraculous around here. Oh, that would be you. You're going to pay for that. It seems you have a sort of staff thing. I wonder if that's how you're casting your spells. This looks like an arena. Have I already stumbled across Lion Man?
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Fire Knight Quelling. Ow. Oh, that's no damage at all. Ow. Ooh, you're kind of nasty. Although I can stun lock you apparently, so I shouldn't have been quite so worried.
My words, graceless heathen. Thou shalt not evade the flame of Messmer.
Crusade insignia. Raises attack power after defeating an enemy. A talisman depicting a raised spear on a backdrop of flames. In remembrance of the lives lost in the Sacred Crusade led by Messmer. Raises attack power after defeating an enemy. The warriors who fought in the Crusade set aside both honor and mercy to wantonly impale and scorch those deemed impure. Those who felt invigorated by each cry of death were the same men who were certain of the sanctity of the campaign. Yes, I imagine that if you didn't believe in the campaign Messmer was waging, then dear, all the impaling must have been quite the ordeal. But such is always the grief of military service. Particularly in uncertain days. After all, we can't all be fighting Nazis, now can we? Shriek of Sorrow. Well, quite the name you have there. I'm hoping you're actually worth using. And that you aren't all bark. Ironic as that statement is, a shriek being a bark of a kind. Seemed like our invader friend had an interesting weapon. Possibly a new suit of armor too, but alas, he didn't drop on any of it. I know I can't summon Torrent in here. And I seem to have hit a dead end. As I'm not seeing a way directly forward from here. No. Oh well. I'll head back up this way, just on the off chance I can jump from this ruined part of wall to the other side, maybe, but, nope. No, doesn't look likely. Oh well. Not exactly a dangerous attempt to be made there. Yeah, I don't care if you lot aren't actively trying to murder me right now. There's the odds that someone will rouse you to murderous intent are simply too high for me to leave you be. Should have seen that coming, oh well. Are they doing it again? Yeah, they're doing it again. Oh, your boat. Are you... Okay, screw the both of you for that. That was straight bollocks, that was. They literally caught me between them. String. Yeah, I'm gonna heal. Ooh. Fly creatures. Wonderful. Oh, I thought... For half a second there, I thought that one of those shadow guys was armed with Guts' sword. Which was a surprise in itself. Oh, storeroom key, is that... Is that where we were before? What lies down this path? On the one hand, their machete looks kinda... uninteresting as a weapon. But on the other, it would still be nice to get it. Let's see, what do we have up this way? Ooh, more birds. That's what. Oh. I hear you. Where are you? Oh. Little scorpion. You sounded a hell of a lot bigger. Oh. Elevator. Now, how far back is this going to take me, I wonder? Huh. Oh! I didn't recognize this for a second. This is where we are. Oh yeah, we're all the way right back here. Wonderful. Okay then. Oh, hold on. Did I just never enter this room, or... No, okay, yeah. Yeah, I never did, that's why. Yeah, that was unexpected. Okay, yeah, I know where we are. It's been a... it's been a trip, it really has. Let me see if I can find my way back to the storehouse, though. Which way would that actually be? Let's go back up this way. Okay, I was wondering if there was anything under the platform there, but... Nope. This particular elevator doesn't have that kind of surprise. Awful lot of you little things. And there's a biggin. Are you bigger than the other one? Yeah, you are, and you're taking more to kill. Oh, and there's another biggin in here. Okay, backing away. Ooh, you can't get through the door. Sucks to be you. A bone bow. A crude short bow fashioned from sickly bone. A medium for spirit calling and a product of the ancient hexing arts of the tower. Hexes? That is a very old Dark Souls 2 reference there, eh? Oh. Looks like that's as far up the tower as we're getting. Here, anyway. There's obviously a way to get up there, but not from down here. Let's see. There's something. Oh, the bug creature is wonderful. Yeah, well, I remember. Let's backtrack a bit. I remember how. And see if we can't open the door to that storeroom. And see what we might find inside. Ah, yes, down here. Oh, now you're back? Oh, is this the storeroom? Yes, it is. Huh. Oh, I can talk to this one. So who are you?
Who art thou, stranger? By the look of thee, another of Mesmer's peons, methinks. Tell me, does thy kind never weary grow? How do these old bones fascinate thee yet? Our lands were by thy kind set aflame, our tower by thy kind veiled in shadow. Thou camest, robbing us of all, spoiling all. Have ye not basked in these deeds long enough? Listen, progeny of the wanton's trumpet. For thy sins thou shalt have thy recompense. The sacred beast shall unleash its ire. Till then, with this old hag, do what thou wilt, for all the good it'll do thee in the end.
I am not a servant of Mesmer, nor have I ever been a servant of Mesmer.
For what reason dost thou falter, villain? Enact thy sordid work with fullest pride. Else tuck away thy tale and leave for good, loathsome issue of the rotten strumpet.
I assume that by strumpet you refer to Marika. And to my knowledge, my Tarnished is not a child of Marika.
Begone. These lands were ours since times of old. Begone. These lands were ours since times of old.
I could kill you, I suppose, but, no. No, I shall not. You will live. But I do not wish to prove you right. And if I did slay you here and now, then you would simply accuse me of being Mesmer's soldier again. No. I do not serve him. Nor do I take any pleasure in seeing what he has done to you and yours. Rather, I would learn from you what has befallen here. But alas, I'm going to have to do something else. Else you will continue to deny me. A conundrum, to be sure. But now I think I'll end today's episode here. Quite a few interesting things we've found here in this place. But, as ever, if you have enjoyed this, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a good day.